If you're into pinks, this look is definitely for you. I'm starting off with some moisturizer from Clinique. This is a mattifying moisturizer. It's like a gel formula. It's really good for oily skin. Then for my lips, I'm using the MAC lip conditioner just to prep my lips for the products I'm using later on. And then on my face, I'm going to be using the MAC Mixing Medium in Face and Body, as well as the Pro Matte foundation from L'Oreal. I think this is in the color W107. I'm almost done out of it, which is awesome. I'm mixing that all over my face. I do mix them together because it does have it's a little too dry for me right now. It's great for the summer, it's great for high humidity, but in the winter time it's a little bit too drying. So I did mix it with the mixing medium to make it just a little bit more breathable and movable on my skin. Then for my eyes, I'm using the Benefit Stay Don't Stray Primer. This is in the medium deep color. I put it on my lids and then I blend it out with a beauty blender. This is really good for disguising any like small veins you have or discoloration you have on your lids. It just sets the tone for all the other colors to go on top. I'm using these awesome palettes. But first I'm going to set that primer with some powder. This is the Fit Me powder. You could really use any powder that you have or just a light eyeshadow. For the crease color though, I'm going to first start off with my Casino bronzer. This is from Nars. Again, I'm trying to use this product up so you're going to see it in almost every single one of my videos. But I'm using that on my crease color, and I am kind of targeting it a little bit on the outer edge just to make it a little deeper. But you'll see that the rest of the colors blend a little bit better because of this first one. On my lids, I'm using this shimmery pink. This was from a Too Faced palette, so I don't know the name of it anymore, but it has a really pretty, like, you could almost use like Stars and Rockets too, or I think it's called Expensive Pink. I could be wrong, but really any kind of shimmery pink that you have in your collection will do. I'm using it with a flat brush, and then with my crease color, or I'm sorry, my crease brush, I'm just going to blend out the edge very quickly and then also pack on some more pink. Again, I'm putting the color flat with a flat brush on my lid, and then with a fluffy brush, I'm just blending out the edges just so that they're a little bit smoother, and then packing on any color if the color kind of falls away. Now I'm using this deeper pink. This is like a super deep pink. You can get these from like Morphe. Coastal Scents have these. I think this was a limited edition one from MAC, but I forget the name. So I'm putting that on my outer crease. You can also use a blush too. I just thought of that. Yeah, you can use a blush too. And I'm putting that on my outer crease. It looks kind of weird, but when you put lashes and liner and mascara, it looks all good. So blend it out on the outer crease and then buff it away. Now with this was a Crown Brush liquid pen. I'm doing a very small liner literally against my lashes just so that it looks good. Just to kind of like separate the lashes from my lid color. And then for my mascara, I'm using my good old Maybelline mascara. This one isn't waterproof, so it's going to stay on longer, and it's going to hold my curls so much better than the regular old mascara. For my concealer, I'm using the MAC Prolongwear in NC35 underneath my eyes. I think I went through the old one that I was trying to use up, which was an NW25. But anywho, this is going underneath my eyes. It's going to really last all day long. It's really great for like a date night, or if you're getting ready like a morning to night type deal. You can totally wear this at the beginning of the day, and then it'll still look good at the end of the day because of that longevity that this particular foundation concealer combo have. Then I'm going to set it with this. I haven't used this in a long time. This is the Nye Powder in Banana, and I'm putting that underneath my eyes, but I'm using that wet beauty blender. I got a lot of comments for my baking for my last video to use a wet sponge, so I'll definitely try it again, but we'll see. But now I'm going to be taking a lighter color. This is almost like an opal-esque type color. It has a little bit of pink tones in it, and I'm putting that on my inner corner of my eyes, and I'm dragging it a little bit lower on my inner bottom corner. So I'm using this eyeliner called Coasta Riche. It has a really like kind of reddish tone to it. And so I brought it along my bottom lash line with just the pencil, straight from the pencil. And then I'm using, this is a really messed up eyeshadow, but I'm using a brown eyeshadow just to blend it away. And you can see I'm using a small like smudgy brush. Make sure that these are soft under the lash line because it can get a little itchy if you're going under there with a rougher brush. But you can actually just do this without any of the eyeshadow, but I find that the eyeshadow will keep the eyeliner from like smudging down. I did my brows really quick because I just hate doing them, and I do it the same old all the time. And I'm just going to use this powder just to kind of smooth out. I'm not using it for coverage. I'm not using it to mattify. I'm really just using it so that it's nothing sticky, so when I'm putting my bronzer and stuff on top, it won't get messed up. Now I'm using Shadester by MAC with this brush, which I haven't used in a long time, and I almost gave it away, but I love it now. And I'm doing that on my contours and my cheeks, and also to bronze my skin. So I'm doing that on my forehead, just one forehead, and my cheekbones. With my beauty blender, I'm just going to kind of crisp up the bottom. You can do this with powder or without, but for the most part, I still have product on my sponge, so it's all good. I didn't put the clip of the brush that I used, but the blush that I used was the Fleur Power from MAC. It's a very bright pink. Again, you can use this kind of pink on your eyelids to totally replicate this look if you don't have a pink eyeshadow. So I'm just putting that on my cheeks, going a little overboard, but it's all good because just cause. Yeah, now I'm putting the eyeliner in my waterline because I wanted it to be a little bit more sultry and just kind of like, you know, squint the eyes a little bit more. I'm just gonna fix my hair really fast and I'll be right back. You'll see. Now I'm using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is in Global Glow, and it has a little bit of like pink and peach in it, so I thought this was perfect for this look. So I'm putting that on my tops of my cheekbones to make sure they glow and they pop. And then I'm also going to put it a little bit on my brow bone, above my brow, and on the tips of my nose. For my mascara, I'm going to put a layer of bottom lash mascara. One thing that I will say is if you're using a regular mascara that isn't waterproof, it's not going to hold the curl. But what I usually do still before I go out is do one real good curl just to make it nice and bent. Then with this 104 Rimmel lipstick, I think it's the Kate Moss version, has a very strong scent. I will say the Kate Moss lipsticks have really strong scents. But this color is so pretty. I wanted to put that on my lips just to have a nice pinky look. This color is very long lasting. It's not necessarily like transfer proof or anything, but it lasts such a long time and it really does feel comfortable on the lips. It's not too drying, but it's also not too shiny where it kind of gets all over the place. So that's the finished makeup. I hope you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you try something out like this. I never really go with pinks on the eyes, but I thought this was a really pretty look and I ended up wearing it all day and I felt very dainty and girly and pretty. So if you guys have never tried this out, try it out. See if it works for you. Hopefully you love at least one aspect of it to replicate or try out yourself. Have a happy Valentine's Day. I will be in Costa Rica on Valentine's Day being a married woman. I will see you guys when I get back. Bye.